One of the things that I have struggled with on my health and fitness journey is wanting to eat more. I have always been in such a calorie deficit mode, trying to lose weight and trying to figure out how many calories that I need to do to be on a consistent weight loss journey for the vast majority of my life, how much cardio I need to do, how many workouts I need to do on a weekly basis. All of this is so energy zapping and hard on my mentality, hard on my mood, hard on my hormones. I was always in this constant battle with myself and what I was able to eat that it was really wearing on my energy. And as a mom of two, I need to have energy. I need to be able to get up in the morning and take the girls to school, take them to their activities after school, do all of the things for work throughout the day, then being able to be with my family at night and still not be just an absolute lump on a log. When I started doing more research as I continued my fitness journey, being in this space for 2 decades, being an official trainer for over 4 years, I started looking into what is going to be most beneficial for the longevity of my life. What is going to give me the most energy, be the best for my hormones? I'm a couple years away from being 40. And so thinking about in the next 10 years, what's going to happen with my hormones? I'm going to be going into perimenopause and then menopause at some point. So it's like trying to figure out what is going to fuel my body best and doing research and listening to podcasts and getting formal education. What I figured out is your body needs more fuel. We just need more fuel to sustain our everyday lives. And when we are training our bodies to be on this low calorie diet, to be doing a lot of cardio, to be keeping ourselves in an endurance mode where we're paring down muscle and we don't have the skeletal muscle to support our bodies, that's not good for long term. And thinking about all of these things and in working with clients, when I started learning about reverse dieting or a bulk, as a lot of your typical weight training people will refer to it as, this is something that I was very interested in. I love to eat. Food is a love language of mine, and I really enjoy the community aspect of food, being around the dinner table with my family, being able to go out and have dinners at restaurants and going to occasions and parties and gatherings and all of the things and being able to eat and not feeling like, well, I've spent the whole week being really good, so now I just get to binge. Or I am on this crazy restricted diet, so now I don't get to have anything. Neither one of those mindsets fit into my life. And so, really starting to think about what was going to support me best, I wanted to start adding calories back into my diet. So, I started a reverse diet. And I've done this for the last few months and seen some different feelings within my body than I would normally have felt. When you are staying on a low calorie diet for an extended amount of time, your metabolism adjusts. It slows down to maintain your energy needs, your physical needs, your skeletal muscle needs, and that isn't supportive for your longevity. So, adding calories back in, what that starts to do when you are working in a strength training program as well, it will tell your body that it is time to boost your metabolism. It is time to utilize this energy that you are providing now for your body. Prioritizing protein is one of the most important things, as well as fiber, so that your digestion stays intact when you are adding more calories in. In this reverse diet, things that I have noticed are that being in the calorie deficit, having fewer calories, I was able to maintain a more lean physique. Being in a calorie surplus is proving to be more mentally challenging than I think any other part of it. I am getting stronger, my energy is better, I sleep better, my mood is better, and it just all translates to this is what my body wants. And the physique side of it is a little bit more challenging because it's when you are used to having more of a lean physique, and then you start adding these calories back in, it's showing you that your body is going to start getting stronger, but it's also going to show in how your body is utilizing that energy. So your metabolism is increasing, but also you may see a little bit of a softer physique within your core area. The things that we manage when we are doing a reverse diet are things like your mood, your energy, your sleep, your libido. All of those things are big factors for being able to determine if you are at a good calorie level. Your strength will continue to increase. I think that is my favorite part of it is that being able to see how much weight I'm able to put on the bar when I am doing things like deadlifts and squats and bench press. Um, that's incredible, and it is such a good feeling to be able to feel strong. I feel like it's so empowering for women when you are able to not only hold your own in your family and in your workload and in your life, but also to feel physically strong throughout the day. That I think is one of my favorite parts about the reverse diet, not only being able to eat more, but just being able to feel like you are just a strong human. But it is challenging and it is something that I know a lot of women will wrestle with being having a different perspective on the food that you are putting into your body. So many times as women we are told eat less and move more and that sucks because there's only so much you can do. You either have to cut your calories down to an unsustainable amount, or you have to move more than what is sustainable for the long term. We have busy lives. A lot of us have kids. And when you try to add in an extra hour of cardio every single day, or if you are trying to cut your calories down to like 1,000 or 1,200, you're not eating anything. And especially if you are hitting your protein, you're basically just eating protein for your entire day's worth of food. So these are the things that I have started to really recognize and lean into. The mental process of it is not easy. And that is, I think, the biggest part that I want to relay is when you are going through a reverse diet, you are changing your entire thought process. You're changing your entire belief system on what is going to work and what is going to get you results. So the fun part is after you've built up your metabolism, after you're eating all of these sustainable calories and you've had that metabolic adaptation to where your body is utilizing these calories for energy to get through your day, to do your workout, to get your steps in, all of those things, then you're able to go into an easier calorie deficit if you're wanting to shed some fat. So that makes it, when you get to that point, that is what is so exciting because you've built all this incredible strength. And then you get to reveal it in this deficit that you go into afterwards. And in reality, you're probably going back to what you had considered your maintenance calories were at. So if you're able to get up to 25, 26, 27, 2,800 calories a day as your baseline, you've readjusted your metabolism to get up to that point, and then you can cut it to 12 or to 2,000 or 2,100 calories, and which is probably more than you've eaten before, but you're in a calorie deficit because you've trained your body to be able to utilize that energy. Then you go into this deficit and your body's like, all right, well, it's time to get rid of fat. So let's cut everything because we're supporting it with protein, giving it the amino acids that it needs to continue to build the muscle fibers that will support our skeletal system. And then your body turns on the fat burning mode. And that's when it starts shedding all of this fat. And you get to see these beautiful built muscles that you have been creating through this reverse diet. And that is, I think, the most rewarding part as well, because it's showing all of the hard work that you put into it. It's showing that mental toughness that you went through to get to the other side of it. And more than anything, just relaying that it is a mental battle. And if you don't work with a coach while you're going through this, it is a lot harder than it would be to do on your own. Um, or it's a lot easier working with a coach than it would be to do on your own. So, my advice if you are interested in this, if you are curious about this, if you are wanting to explore the possibility of being able to eat more and just enjoy your life. And going into these holidays, especially, this is a time of occasions and celebrations and being around a lot of food. So if you're able to mindfully be eating more, this is the perfect time to do it. You're not having to restrict calories. You're not going through your week and having the mentality of, okay, I have to be perfect 4 or 5 days out of the week and then go into the weekend and you're like, I want to binge, I want to eat. And you throw your complete deficit off. There's a better way to do it. And if you need help, if you need a coach, I am absolutely 100% in to help you get to your maintenance calories at a higher calorie level, to get metabolic adaptation, to reverse your metabolism, to help you be able to enjoy your life, have more energy, to be sleeping better, to have better mood, to have a better libido, to have more strength. All of these things are possible when you are supporting your body with the food that it needs, with the nutrition that it needs, with the calories that it needs. I am still accepting new clients. And if this is something that you are interested in, please send me a message and let's talk about what that would look like for you. Let's talk about what your game plan would be, how long we could be on this reverse deficit or reverse diet, and then when we could go into that revealing. So, thank you so much for taking the time to hang with me today. And I hope this has been beneficial. I will continue to talk more about the reverse diet and my journey as we go through this process because we are in an 8 week challenge and I'm going to continue it through the 8 weeks and probably another month after until we get into the new year. So have a great, wonderful day and we'll talk soon.